to another video by Shadow Reviews, and today we're going to be looking at this MOC that I built. And this is one of my first dragon MOCs, and the reason I built this guy was to try to accomplish one of my long-standing goals for dragons, to create a dragon transformer where the basis of transformation is not you just standing him up, because I find that just way too simple, unenjoyable, and repetitive, and I just don't like it. I wish there was some more complicated way to transform a dragon like this. And a lot of beasts have recurring transformation patterns, which I don't exactly like, but I mean, if you buy a real transformer, you got to deal with it. If you make one and you have the parts, you can change things. Because, I mean, I didn't have that many parts. Like, we have a pretty good Lego collection of Hero Factory parts, but I don't think enough to create something extremely complicated. So anyway, this is his dragon mode. Fairly good. Kind of small and compact. And as you can see, you can totally see his robot mode head right there. But that's a problem. There's no way to fix it. Deal with it. So yeah, head right there. And this is, oh, that came apart. This, where his head and all this is, it's a backpack. And since this carries the wings, if you were to take this off, come on. Well, I guess the point is you can take it off and then he'd be left as just arms and legs. So yeah, it is kind of a backpack, very essential backpack, but I mean, it's what I had. It's what I did, and I'm bringing these to you as I originally had them. So he stands pretty well, no balance issues. Has a nice tail back here with this little sharp point at the end, and this transparent orange, which I used quite a bit of transparent orange on this guy because I like that color, and it's so close to transparent red that I just use it quite a lot. So I'll move the camera up just a bit so you can see a little bit more of them. Yeah, these claws from robot mode worked out perfectly. His feet look pretty nice. Let me move the wing. Yeah, except for this blue. It's a bit out of place, but I have what I have, you know. So he looks pretty good. The only problem is this head right here, and that's about it. Wings are pretty good. All the colors blend very nicely, except for the blue. It's a bit out of place. So yeah. So for articulation in this mode, wings, they can, let's see, they can bend and fold and stuff and do that. So if you wanted his wings to be actual like swords or something, you could just do like bam, just slice folk in like pieces. They have some up and down, so you can like adjust his wing shoulders. They can rotate like this, and they can flap, as you should expect wings should be able to do. Let me get these out the way. Arms go in and out, back, forth, yeah, some of that. Elbows about that far, like that. Then your hand can move anywhere because it's the normal standard articulation for the hand. Go ahead and move the wings out the way again so I can do his legs. Now for his legs, they're probably a bit more limited. So you can move back. And you have to kind of move it out to do that. Forward. Like so. Out, I guess, enough. I mean, why? You don't really do the out stances like that. So his knees, I mean, usually a dragon's knees are like this. They're not locked or anything, but they're like this. But you can straighten it out, bend it, like so. Come on. Like that. Then this just rotate back, forth, about that far. Then his foot, do stuff. Yeah. So pretty good articulation, enough articulation I feel, good enough range to accomplish what you would need a dragon's posing to accomplish. And it's just, this guy's just falling apart on me. Come on. Let me fix him up real quick. So yeah, so as you can see, it's kind of fiddly, things moving around. things going all over the place, not staying locked down. There's no locks really. Oh, and his tail. I forgot his tail. Up, down. Then all these are just the elbow joints, so you can do stuff like that and stuff. And this is on a ball joint. Only limited by the armor at the back, but that's about it. So yeah, you can do what a dragon would normally do. So now I'm going to test it, see if I can get him to stand up on his hind legs. And I can. So if you want to do a hind leg stance thing, you could. So yeah. So I guess we'll just go ahead and transform him, because, oh yeah, I'm just forgetting stuff all over the place. Head, up, about that far, down, tuck it under, rotate it, side to side, mouth opens, yeah. So now we can get into transformation. First, what you want to do is you probably want to angle the camera like this. Then let's see, where to start. Let's just go ahead and get him up like this. And then just going to leave the wings alone. Kind of put his arms like they would be in his robot mode. Like so. Just pull them down. Next, what you want to do is fold these claws down. One. And then don't fold these all the way down, because that might break something eventually. I don't want my claws broken, because these are my only claws. So yeah, fold this like that, down like that, and then up like this, like that, and fold these claws in. Next, you're going to fold his dragon head down as far as it will go, which it'll be not exactly far enough, but it works. Come on. Just kind of compact these legs as you please. Next, what you want to do, take these legs out like that. Fold the feet out so he can actually stand. Then, yes, I know this might be called parts forming. You take this armor piece, you rotate it around to the outside. Which, the only reason I do this is because it's required for putting them up here. And then, I mean, you can't rotate these, but if it was like a Hasbro, you could. So, you could consider it parts forming for Lego, but, I mean, I don't really care. Because there's no rotation, so simulated rotation, I guess. Next, what you want to do is stand him up, angle upward, fold up his head, like that. Straighten out his wings. Make sure he stands. Just gotta take the tail, use it to balance him or stand him. Then you want to take the chest, just kind of fold it down at the bottommost joint, then fold it up until you can pin this in. Once that's in, there you have him. And like I said in the Let's Build, if you watch that, the head plays a very it's a big hint as to who this guy is, and I'm about to tell you who he is. This person, now transformed into his robot mode. Ladies and gentlemen, meet none other than Surge. Yes, this is Surge. Don't ask any more questions about that. Why is this Surge? Well, for one, the head. For two, the story. And for three, because I said so. So this is Surge, many years later from the Hero Factory line, which this is going up after the release of Bionicle, and if I understand right, they may be discontinuing Hero Factory for a while, if not forever. I kind of hope they don't do that, because Hero Factory is pretty cool, and so is Bionicle, so they could run them together. That'd be really awesome. So anyway, back to the topic at hand. Just trying to fix his claws back here. Yes, this is Surge. I forget his first name, but this is Surge. And who this guy is, well, let me start from the beginning. Many years ago, they were on a mission on a planet with Beast. An accident happened. They were engaged in a fierce battle between the Beast, and almost nobody escaped. Among the escapees, though, was William Furno and Surge, both heavily damaged. Surge the more. Now, by this time, Hero Factory had created a partial quasi-core transfer process where you could keep your quasi-core, but by giving you instead more quasi or replacing some of your quasi, you wouldn't get like a totally new personality, but you would get an added personality or added skills and stuff. So since Surge's core was so low in damage, they did that to him, and they did a little bit of it to Furno. So both their personalities were changed. Surge actually ended up getting the like scientific stuff, you know, brain, smart, that, which is ironic because Surge's not that type of guy. William just got a little bit more grumpy, you know, because that's who he is. So William was like really saddened and mad at the beast, and he never went back to that planet, never sent anyone back there, never mentioned it to anyone. And now he's the head of Hero Factory. Well, Surge, he cared about the beast because he found out that their planet was dying. Their air supply was just diminishing. Everything was just going down, running down, becoming, you know, less good. And so he vowed to save them. So what he did was he deleted all he could on himself, took some extra information, and left. And when he got there, what he did to himself was he started experimenting and eventually found out how to fuse beast forms with robotic entities, thus forming stuff like this. So now he could transform into a powerful dragon, and he had lightning powers, which I do like my lightning powers, especially on Surge. So that's what happened to this guy, and ever since then he's been helping, trying to get the beast a new home or something, while William Furno is against him. Hero Factory is all against him. The odds are stacked against him, but he's determined to make these beasts a new home so that they won't die. I mean, he's forgiven them. Well, he's not forgiven them, but he's over what happened all those years ago. William is not, sadly. So yeah, there's his story, trying to help some beasts save a whole planet. William Furno's not being any help to him, actually trying to stop him in some ways. And yeah, so let's just look at this entire guy. Feet up, and there he is. So for his articulation, the wings can move back, rotate up, forward, a little bit of that, and I guess his dimensionality do kind of get in the way if you have them like down like this of the arms, and the arms already have stuff getting in the way. So you kind of want to keep them up and out the way, like something like that, or back or something. So let's start with his head. Look that way, down not so much, up, barely existent. So yeah, these joints must be loose because this guy falls over a lot. It's either that or he's back heavy. So let's just kind of keep him up. For the arms, like I said, you have to move these out the way. So if you have them out the way, they can go up pretty far, back not so much, forward. If you just go straight forward, this ball joint right here gets in the way. So that's not good. But I mean, if you just move them out and then move them forward, then you're good. And yeah, like that. But then you can't quite get them in all the way. But that's why they invented ball joints. So you could easily replace the elbow with like an actual ball joint to get more articulation there. So for the legs, forward, back, out, in a little bit, bends at the knee, rotates, all that stuff. And I forgot this. Well, this is the same as in Dragon Mode. Get your elbow about that far, and then your hand moves like normal. No hindrance there. And his tail, it's pretty much the same, except you cannot bend it backwards at all. So you can only bend it forwards, which I guess works out for him because he can use it as like a weapon. Wings are the same as in Dragon Mode, and that's about all the articulation he has. And like I said, the colors on this guy is good, blends well. Yeah, he just looks fairly nice. Has his wings, so he can fly. Has his lightning powers to defend himself. Now the only problem besides these ball joints hindering his arms are these on his sides. Because if you pull his arms up and you leave him like that, and you just look at him, I mean, even with his arms down, you can see, I mean, especially with his arms down, he kind of looks fat. Yeah, I said it. And that was not intentional. It's just a product of how I have him. I mean, what I have on his dragging legs. You could easily replace that with something else. I just put that on there to add a little bit more mass to his upper legs. But consequences, just looks fat. So I guess it's not extremely bad, but yeah, it's definitely not what I would have wanted. I don't have anything against the chubbier people. I mean, no offense to you who are. It's just that's not exactly what I was going for. But it's what happened. Oh well, it's there. You can change it if you want. I'm just bringing it to you as it originally was. And with that, I guess I can say I'm done with this review, because I've gone over everything I can think of. Colors blend well. He's cool. He is Surge. He's helping Beast. He's a scientist now, and he's doing a lot of good. And fighting with Inferno. So I guess that's it. That's all I have to say. So thank you guys for watching. Please leave a like on the video if you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe for more MOC content. And I will see you guys later.